My name is Jameson. I am enrolled in the Yankton Sioux tribe. I've been at St. Joe's since my 10th grade year. My future plans are to just work after school and save up and travel the world. To be honest, I think I might just stay with Taco John's because that's the job I have right now. Or possibly might go down to my hometown and get a job there. I love the steak quesadilla, no sauce. The sauce is nasty. My favorite memory at St. Joe's is the German exchange program, which was last summer. And that was because I got to enjoy it with my cousin, Gabe. Shout out to you, Gabe. I'd say everything that happened on the trip was special because we were in a different country and it was just a lot to take in, and I cherish every moment. Even now, I get flashbacks. It's just a really special moment and I really would like to go back. My time in Crane Home, especially with my roommates Ava and Vange, those were just funny times and I really enjoyed those moments. And Doug and Darcy, the cooking, just moments like that. Definitely shout out to Doug and Darcy. My favorite house parents, besides Melissa and Aaron, of course. But Doug and Darcy, they were my first house parents and they were very welcoming. So shout out to you guys. My words of advice for younger students would be to stay on top of your work and be yourself. Don't force yourself to try to fit into a group. Just be yourself. Even if you have to be your own friend.
Hi, my name is Delante. Halmadakli Epi, Delante Amachiapi. Koluchasha Oyate Amatahan, Lorbru Elwati. Inawai Eki Amanda Charger. Unchi Waeki, Linnell Fallis, Ichiapi. Chante Washtea, Nape Chiuzapi. Been at St. Joe's for 10, going on 11 years. I feel mixed emotions. I'm ready to leave. 10 years is a long time. My future plans are I want to head to a tech school like Mitchell Tech and pursue welding, get a certification, but I really want to do something with that. Start my own business from there and bring it back to Brewery. I want to have that feeling of yeah, I did this, I built this. My favorite memory is probably going to Germany or the 7th grade cultural trip, or my first home trip ever, when I first came here. That was with Ambrose home. We went to Waikiki. The house parent Dave, he had a handheld camera and he recorded us going down the slides and he would play it back in the home for us. I thought that was probably one of the coolest things ever. I think that was probably the most fun I've ever had as a St. Joe's kid. A shout out I'd probably like to give is probably to all my house parents, definitely Dave and Jean, my first ones, Mr. Rigo and Miss Julie, Norm and Lily, all the staff here, donors and stuff. Big shout out, probably my family, my sister Alberea and Angeline, and my mom. My advice for younger students is focus on your work. Don't focus on that dating stuff.
Hello, my name is Armin. I go by Trey. I am enrolled in the Lower Sioux tribe. I have been at St. Joe's for 10 years. I came in the 3rd grade. My future plans are to go to Mitchell Tech for electrical maintenance and construction. Yeah, I like doing hands-on things and more practical work. I think the funnest thing is the 7th grade cultural trip. That was fun. I would like to shout out Mr. Brian and Miss Glenda. They're really kind and helpful. And also Luke and Ellen. They helped me grow as just being a kid. I would like to give another shout out to Miss Julie and Mr. Rigo. They're fun. Last shout out to Aaron and Melissa. You guys are the best. My advice to younger students to try to get a 4.0.
Hi everybody, my name is Kansas. I'm enrolled in the Yankton Sioux tribe. I've been at St. Joe's for 10 years, been here since the 3rd grade. My experience at St. Joe's so far, well, there's been a lot. Yeah, St. Joe's has been another family, especially with the friends I've made. It means a lot. I plan to take a gap year, work, and attend Mitchell Tech for architectural building and design. Some of my favorite memories, just being young and having fun. The dances, they're awkward, but it's fun. The hikes with Otis. I'd like to give a shout out to the entire St. Joe's staff, house parents, Scott, my FFC, friends, rec center staff, Norm and Lily Oliver. They helped me grow into the person I am today. My words of advice for younger kids is don't try to be somebody you're not. Lock in and do your work.
Hi, my name is Ava and I'm enrolled in the Yankton Sioux Tribe. And this is my interview, I guess. I started coming here in 5th grade and then I left in 7th grade and then I came back in 10th grade. And now I'm in 12th grade. My plans for after I graduate are to go to Mitchell Tech to be a welder because I enjoy doing hands-on things because I get bored easily. A shout out to Emily for making my card. Here it is. Melissa wanted me to show this. There's me. I got stuck in a trash can when I was younger. Shout out to Mikey, Brittany, Benny and Angie, Rigo, I guess Julie, and then Doug. That's my favorite. He was like a father figure to me. I love Doug, he's cool. Darcy was cool too. Shout out to Phil. Oh, I miss Phil. Melissa, Aaron, Elizabeth, I guess. Amanda. Biggest shout out, Amanda, because she had to listen to all my problems. And to my mom, love you for making me come back here. And to this girl, she's recording me. Shout out to the donors. Advice that I would give younger students is don't do drugs. Some of your friends might not be good friends, but it takes a minute to find that out.
How I'm Earl. I'm enrolled in the Rosebud Sioux Tribe, and I've lived at St. Joe's for 3 years. I came here 10th grade. The first few days, I just really wanted to leave because I didn't know anyone. And then I just looked into it, seeing how amazing, how great it is.
What are your future plans?
I'm just gonna take a whole year off, start working, get money. I might go to college, but I have 2 colleges I want to go to: Lake Area or Mitchell Tech. Mitchell Tech, I want to go for like technology and engineering, and then for Lake Area, I want to go for like medical studies. I want to thank Aaron and Melissa because they were my first house parents when I came here. Rob and Scott because my junior year was like personally my worst year, and then they were always there just to help me, just to listen to me. So my advice for younger students is quote unquote, make sure that you know that we're all human beings, we're all on the same earth. And with that being said, you can achieve anything, if not more than what you see other people achieving, and that's facts. By Jared Drusworld Higgins.
Hi, my name is Latoya. I am from Rosebud Sioux Tribe. I've been going to St. Joe's since I was in 6th grade. I feel like St. Joe's is a good place. I just think it's just a really good support system here. My current future plans are to go into the workforce and possibly make my way into doing online college. I was thinking about like social worker, and I just feel like I would like to be able to help those kids in need. I would say my best memory was my junior year. We went on a trip to the Black Hills. We got like a nice cabin. Remember doing like a lot of fun activities, especially like playing hide and seek. And I just feel like being around like those girls in general brought like a lot of happiness and joy to me. And it just felt nice being somewhere beautiful. My funniest memory was the amount of times I seen girls burn noodles in the microwave without putting water in them. But honestly, I burned noodles like once and twice, so I really can't like say nothing. I want to give a big shout out to my dad just for not giving up on me. Another shout out would be to my old counselor, Darcy. She retired. I want to thank Alex and Lucy, Evelyn and Eli, Angie and Benny, Darcy and Doug, Phil, Nico and Jody, and Melissa and Aaron, and also for Julie helping me through the senior year to like really think about what I want for my future. Advice I would give for the younger students is to learn from the good and bad experiences along the way, and to also just believe in yourself and not give up. One word I would describe senior year would be unforgettable.
Hi, my name is Camille, but people call me Mimi. I'm enrolled in Fort Thompson Tribe. I've been at St. Joe's for 2 years. My future plans are to go to Dakota Wesleyan. I plan to major in psychology and writing. My favorite memory at St. Joe's was going on house trips, especially to Kansas. Last year, the whole home, I think, went on this really nice stargazing. The car stopped randomly, and apparently Emilia had to guide the way with her phone as a flashlight, on flashlight mode. Tia and Dave's son kind of scared the heck out of all of us. I want to give a shout out to Dave and Tia, my house parents, my housemates, especially Emilia, of course, and my friends and family. My advice to younger students is live in the moment while you still can. One word I would describe senior year is satisfying.
Hi, my name is Shayla, and I'm from the Oyate tribe, and I've been at St. Joe's for 8 years. When I first came here, I was really scared to leave my grandparents, but after like a couple days, I started to get comfortable and made some friends. My future plans are going straight to work. I want to work with the elderly, or just a job helping people like kids or people with disabilities. When we went on our senior trip and we were coming back, and we stopped at a gas station, and as we were getting out, Jody fell and she tumbled because of the wind, apparently. She scraped her knees and hands, and then Nico stunk up the whole Suburban. It literally woke me up from my nap. And he tried opening the window, just made it worse. I want to give a shout out to my grandparents for raising me, taking care of me, and giving me the opportunity to be here. And to my brothers, are mostly annoying, but sometimes they could be funny. And all the house parents. And Nancy. My advice for younger students is to lock in your freshman year, so your junior and senior year are pretty easy.
Hi everybody, my name is Donald Gabriel. I go by Gabe. I'm enrolled in Oglala Sioux Tribe. I've been at St. Joe's for 6 years, since 6th grade. So yeah, I came here when I was 11 or 12. I've built a lot of relationships with a lot of good people. I found a lot of friends here. I've learned to speak for myself. I've learned to speak about my opinions and about my ideals. My future plans are to stay in town for a little while, just to save up money. And then I plan to go to college at Mitchell Tech next year. I plan to major in diesel mechanics, light power technology. It's more like diesel trucks rather than semis. I wanted to go into that field because it's more hands-on, and I'm not really good with numbers. But mostly because my uncle and my grandpa got me into that. My best / funniest memory would be when one of my friends, William Johnson, when he used to come to school here, he was going down the stairs too fast, and he kind of rolled his ankle and fell down the stairs at the top. So I don't know, seeing that from directly from behind him was kind of funny to me. I felt bad, of course, but I don't know, I just couldn't stop from laughing. I want to give a shout out to Sean Zephyrs, may he rest in peace, Shanoya, Mr. Brian, Miss Glenda, Aaron and Melissa, Norman, Lily. My last couple of shout outs will go out to my Uncle Martin. He passed away a couple years ago. And my grandma Tony, my mom, and my grandpa Don. My words for advice for younger students would be to voice your opinion. Your opinion definitely matters. A lot of things can change if you just voice it out. I definitely did that this year a lot more. And don't be afraid to like speak out against things you don't agree with. Voice out your opinions. You'll feel better.